Msgr, come on, don't be afraid. We get a little wet. I know. You know, welcome everybody, and thank you for joining in to honor our beloved pastor after 16 years on this rainy day. It would be very easy for me to stand up here and throw him under the bus since he threw me under the bus at Mass today, but I won't. He said very kind words. So, welcome, and I do have one guest of honor I'd like to introduce first. It's the mayor of our beloved city, Tim Griffin, and he's with one of his councilmen, Carol Wirtz. They've got a little presentation they would like to make to Monsignor Jack on this special day. Tim and Carol.
Hey.
Hi, Tim. Nathan, or Michael, only in God.
Hello, everyone. This is a great honor to be here to honor Father Jack, Monsignor Jack. With me, as Kevin said, is an excellent member of the Kirkwood City Council who is also a member of St. Peter Parish, and her daughter will be going here, I think, in 2 years, Carol Wirtz.
Carol.
I was going to say probably a little longer than I should have, and I'm not going to totally go there, but Father Jack and I have known each other a long time, from when he was here way back in the 1980s, and then he went to Washington, Missouri, and I have cousins out there who are very active at his parish, so I would see him periodically at parish and family events, and then since he's been back since the mid-2000s. And a couple times we have talked about being public people, and there's probably no more public people in Kirkwood than the mayor and the pastor of St. Peter Parish, no matter who it is. But what I was going to tell him, very, very shorten it greatly, is my experience with Father Jack was more of a personal experience that just tells me everything about this man and who he really, really is. And I won't go into detail, but people have been around remember February 7th, 2008, when we had our shooting up at the Kirkwood City Hall. I was there that night. I was a deputy mayor, so I took over as acting mayor that night, and it was just a whirlwind the entire night till 10 o'clock the next morning. Police stuff, hospitals, press conferences. We met at 7 a.m. to get things going again. And finally, about 10:30, I left City Hall. And I came this way. I made a right from Madison on to South Clay, and it hit me. What what just happened? I mean, I was going to go home. I hadn't even talked to my wife about it. I mean, it was like, 5 people shot, killed. It was just horrible. And I was right here coming over the bridge. And my first thought when I trying to figure out what it was, I'm going to go see Father Jack. And I don't know if you remember me knocking on the rectory door, and I just asked if Father Jack was there, and he was. We went in the back, and that's where I lost it. I go, what happened? And what I remember most is, we have all of, the church, the parishes, the athletic association, the grounds committees. But right then and there, he was a man of God. He was there. He was present. His empathy, his sympathy, his compassion is exactly what I think we would want of our pastor. Many of you have probably experienced that. So even though I've known Monsignor Jack for close to 40 years, it's that one day that helped me help lead the city back from that terrible, terrible event, and I will never, ever forget that. And I just, want to thank you so much for that and all that you have done. And from the public standpoint, your commitment and service to not just St. Peter, but to Kirkwood has been incredible all these years. So for that, we'd like to make a proclamation for you. Will you grab that for me if you don't mind? Yeah, ask Kara to grab it if she doesn't mind. Sorry. We do a better job at city council meetings, don't worry. Oh, I think I broke, yeah. I think we came apart a little bit here.
I got the piece. Yeah.
All right, we got it. We'll fix that. We'll put that piece back on. So it's very simple. It's from the city of Kirkwood. In recognition of Msgr Jack's many years of service and commitment to the Kirkwood community, we, the undersigned mayor and city council of the city of Kirkwood, hereby proclaim today, June 27, 2001, as Mayor Jack Costello Day in the city of Kirkwood.
Did you really?
You're welcome. Thank you.
This one too? Well, I think it's
Thanks, Tim.
Thank you, Mayor Griffin and Councilperson Carol Works. Thank you. We're going to keep this short and sweet. We have 4 gifts for our beloved Monsignor. One, when he first came here, Ursuline Hall was a disaster, and they thought about tearing it down. But due to his commitment and love, he rebuilt Ursuline Hall. Recently, we put in a youth center. We relocated our Adoration Chapel. But the one thing that's near and dear to his heart, besides Jameson's, is the prayer garden. So on this memorable day, we are renaming the prayer garden the Msgr Costello Prayer Garden. So. And then I know his relatives are here from Florida and Arizona, and especially from Columbus, Ohio, the 2 nieces in Columbus, Ohio, who were instrumental in working with Father Jack to start the Spice program here at St. Peter. We've got a Spice endowment that we've got with the Roman Catholic Foundation, and as of tomorrow, when he's got one last official duty for me, he's got to sign this contract amendment. We are calling it the Msgr Costello Spice Endowment. Now, we all know how Father Jack likes to travel, whether it's Italy, Paris, France, or now he can go to see his relatives at a whim in Arizona, in Florida, in Columbus, Ohio. And I think this little monetary gift from all the parishioners of St. Peter Parish will help him do all these things that he loves to do, the travel. I'd say he could buy Cardinal season tickets, but we all know we don't want to see the Cardinals right now. So, Father Jack, you're welcome. And last but not least, we all know how our beloved pastor loves St. Patrick's Day and the bagpipers. And we've got a picture, thanks to Christy Petrini, of Father Jack coming out of church with his buddy, the bagpiper. You're welcome. So, unless he wants to say a few words, that's all for the formal program. As Father said in church today, for me, it's a ministry. It's not a job. It's a ministry. I'm giving back to my parish that has given back so much to my family over the 39 years that we've been here. So thank you, Father Jack. I will miss you dearly. I had to walk out of church this afternoon at the end. But I love you, buddy.
Thanks, Dad.
Can I give this to you too?
I don't just say a few words, but I said them all already. Thank you for staying with us with all this rain and everything. That's why I said I think this really is the St. Peter Fest, because it always rains in St. Peter Fest. We're the farmer's best friend, so I mean, the very fact that it rained didn't surprise me one bit, you know. In fact, people who were going by really thought we were setting up for St. Peter Fest. They saw the porta potties and everything, said, oh my God, they're doing the St. Peter Fest now. And then when the rain came, they assured that it was St. Peter Fest. So I'm glad that you stayed here with it all, and I said it all in church, but stay here. This food truck, how long will they be there?
They're here till 5.
Oh.
And there's plenty of drink, wine, and beer and water, and yeah.
Yes, and Jameson's.
And James.
And so enjoy your time here at Stay, and we'll visit. Get under the tent if it starts raining, and get out of the tent if it doesn't. And enjoy each other as a parish family, okay? Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, Father. Thank you, Father.
And one last thing, at 3:30 in church, if you can stay, because there is a baptism going on right now. If you can stay, we have one last surprise for Monsignor Costello in church at 3:30. So if you can make it, stay. It'll be a big surprise to all of us. But thank you for coming, and thank you to the Lost Binders, Jason Shea